So we've got a fun, silly little video today where I took Gorr to rank 5 Ascension level 2 on the CCP beta, and we're just going to watch some really big special 3s, some really big red numbers, and some really big yellow and orange ones too, as we're going to eventually get to. But we'll start against some of the shorter fights here, and we're going to fight this Ruby Thursday first with Gorr. And Ruby, newest tech defender, newest big bad tech defender really. And the way you stop Ruby is with Undermine, and if you have an Undermine, you almost turn off everything she does, because she's not going to be able to auto-block, she doesn't place the suppression on you, and I believe you don't take the reduced ability accuracy on your parry. So there, I did take a hit at one point, but yeah, it's all good, because we're just going to go for the special 3 right here, and then she's going to die now. Because that's all you got to do, because you just do that much damage to the opponent. Because Gorr, he hits very hard. You get to 3 bars, and the opponent is going to die. That's pretty much as simple as it gets. And here, against a champion like Solvarch, who gets a ridiculous amount of armor rating, he's still going to just slaughter the same way. Because armor rating is actually annoying for Gorr, because on your special 3, it's still not going to ignore armor rating like Vox's special 3 would, which I think is one of Gorr's biggest offensive weaknesses, is that it doesn't ignore armor rating, but it's also not really going to matter in the long run, because you're just going to be able to do so much damage that you're going to blast through like the 12 armors he's going to have. Because yes, you're placing a shock on the opponent, which is going to give Solvarch all of his core charge and stuff, which is really bad. But because you're Cosmic, he's not going to send any of that damage back to you. He's just going to gain a bunch of armor and energize, which is not good, but still those debuffs are going to tick decently hard when you stack up that many of them. And then we're just going to go for the special 3 when he's down to 42% health, and even with the 12 armors he has, this special 3 is going to kill him. So, how much damage does the special 3 do? 253,000 still, even with all the armors that Solvarch had. Now we're going to go fight Arcade, where there's no armor rating involved, and you can see how much the special 3 does in this scenario. And armor rating, like Arcade can get some if he has the Arcade tokens, but fun fact, if you have an Undermine and you strike Arcade when he's going to have the Arcade tokens and he's going to try to auto block, he's just going to lose all of them, and then you're pretty set. So I'm going to bait his special 2 here, and then we're just going to go ahead and hit him right after it. And then all those Arcade tokens that he just built up, well, now they're just gone, because I'm going to trigger his what would have been auto block and then just be unblockable for it instead, because the Undermine is really, really good. And then we're just going to go for the special 3. After about 2 more double mediums, maybe 3, looks like probably 2. And this Arcade is at 81%, and he's going to be at 0 at the end of it, because... Oh, wait, no, this is the big Arcade. That's right, I forgot. We're fighting 1.7 million health. So this one, we just go for the heavy tech, because if you drop a heavy when the opponent has 20 debuffs once per fight, you're going to get the power gain that's going to push you all the way back to 3 bars. So that's actually 1.7 million health down in under a minute, which is absolutely ridiculous, dude. With a minute, we're just ramping in the middle of the fight, like not a million damage in a minute. That didn't start at the beginning of the fight. No, he started at the beginning of the fight, just did his little ramp and stuff, and then did a million damage in a minute. He didn't need some additional time to get his damage ramped up first. So, yep, that's pretty cool. We're going to go fight Deathless Thanos now, which is a silly one, because he has his protections and stuff, but those aren't going to trigger in the middle of your special 3, so what you're going to do is just drop the special 3 when Thanos isn't in protection, and then he's going to die. So, pretty good time there. All I need to do is obviously watch out for his Unstoppable. Don't ever go for that when he wants to block. It's kind of annoying because I can't his block, but it's not going to matter in the long run. We're just going to go do this, and we're going to do this. Keep doing those double mediums. I might lose a little bit of debuffs here, but we're still going to be fine, because I'm just going to go for one more double medium, and then he's dead. So we do that, and we have plenty of debuffs, 72% health on Thanos' health bar, and it's all gone. It's all completely gone right at the end of the special 3, because that did 515,000 damage. Now we're going to go fight Jean Grey, who's a very, very tanky mutant, especially for a champion who's going to crit like Gorr, because he's not only going to get exhaustions, but he's also going to get the Inequity Mastery placed on him because of that. But we're just going to do so much damage that doesn't matter, because I'm going to go ahead and hit her a bunch. We're going to get 2 of each of the Shadow Magic buffs, and place a bunch of the Shadow Magic debuffs down. We're obviously going to have to deal with the inverted controls and stuff, but her force field is down. And now we're just going to go ahead and try to special 3 before the force field comes back. And then she's just going to die, even with the Iniquity Mastery in play and stuff. And she's still at 90% health after almost 30 hits. Okay, now she's at 80 after 30 hits. But these debuffs, as you can see, are doing a lot of damage to her. And then the special 3 is also going to do a lot of damage to her, from 70% all the way down to 0. And that's Gorr, man. That's just how he works if he's in a scenario where he can ramp up his buffs and place the debuffs and stuff. Okay, this is a silly one. So we're going to go fight Bullseye now, and Gorr has this thing whenever he's going to be bled, poisoned, or shocked. If he has the matching Shadow Magic buff, he's going to gain a regen. It's missing health regen, so it's not very good until you get your health very low. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat this special one from Bullseye. And now we have 9 regens on us, and because we ate it to the face, our health got lower, so our regens got more potent. And as you can see here, everything's going pretty well. We're going to eat another one to the face, because I'm just going to get more regens from it. And that Bullseye versus Gorr, or Gorr versus Bullseye, I should say, is like completely immortal, because he doesn't have any despair, of course, to reduce your healing, because he doesn't place any debuffs down. So I'm literally just going to go ahead and do a couple mediums now, and place a little bit more debuffs, and wait for my health bar to go back to a full yellow bar, because we can just do that. And then we'll go for the special 3. He's already at 45%, much lower than some of the other defenders we'd been taken before we went for the special 3 against them. And then that's Bullseye. He's dead in a minute, of course, because we did take a little bit of time to get going in that one, because you have to worry about the evade still, but still. Now we're going to go fight Sasquatch, the biggest species health pool, rank 5 A1 Sasquatch. So if he was A2, I guess he'd have a little bit more, but all we're going to do in this fight is just do our thing, get the buffs, place the debuffs, wait for him to trigger his Wrath, and then drop the special 3, and he's dead as soon as Wrath happens. So I'm just going to go ahead and bait this guy's special 2. He's going to get extra combat power 8, he's going to benefit from Mystic Dispersion, which is of course all annoying things, but it's going to be okay, because I'm just going to get to 3 bars, wait for him to trigger his Wrath, and then he's dead. So all this extra power gain he's getting, it's fine, because I can counter these special ones as long as I'm fast enough. It's a little bit hard to be fast enough in this scenario, but we're able to do it pretty well. He's at 8 charges, really hoping it triggers it on the next one, on the 9th. He doesn't trigger it on the 9th still, so I'm just waiting it out. I'm praying that on the 10th one he goes for it, and then he does trigger it, and now 57% health, he's dead now. So we're just going to drop the special 3 here, and Gorr did how much damage on that special 3? 891,000 damage. That would have been Sasquatch's entire health pool and more if he was at full health. Okay, now we're going to go fight Necropolis Odin. Let's look at something that isn't just special 3s, because believe it or not, that's Gorr's, that's not the only source of damage that Gorr has. Jeez, I was choking my words in that one. But here against Necropolis Odin, if you have damage caps in play, there's another rotation that you can use for Gorr, because obviously damage caps ruin the special 3 cycle. What you can do instead is go for the special 2s, which are going to give you Fury buffs. And whenever you drop a special 2, you're going to get a Fury buff for each unique damage over time debuff you have. So it's a maximum of 4 and +1 on activation. So you get those, and they are 20-second Furies. They refresh every time you drop a special. So all we need to do is drop a special 2 to get more of those Furies and refresh the old ones. And if we can't get to a special 2 in time, we just need to drop a special 1 instead, because dropping any special at all will refresh the Furies. And so you can see I'm going to actually lose the Furies right here, because they are actually hard to keep up, because 20 seconds is not very long. Of course, you only need 1 bar of power to refresh them technically, but still, you don't want to be using the special 1 if you can help it, because you're not getting more Furies, you're just refreshing the ones that you have, and you want to keep stacking them up, because they don't feel incredibly good until you get a lot of them. I don't know exactly how potent the Furies are. I can go ahead and look it up real quick, because I'm kind of curious myself, but yeah, for this Odin fight, we just need to make sure he has 6 buffs and stuff, and then we're going to be chilling, because that's what we need to do to make him take damage. So anyway, Gorr's base attack rating is almost 10,000, and then each Fury that he gets in the special 2 is 2,000, so they're basically 20% Furies each. So here we have an additional 160% attack rating, which is pretty great. And then I'm going to go ahead and beat this guy's special 2. And basically, when you're stacking the Furies, the same damage source you're going to get is, of course, basic attacks, but also you're going to go ahead and get your shadow magic buffs and then place the debuffs when they're there. So you're going to alternate between doing a lot of medium enders and then doing a lot of light enders, depending on what you need, because if the buffs are about to expire, get more buffs. If you have good duration on the buffs, then place the debuffs for the damage and stuff. Pretty simple. So here, we're going to go ahead and keep placing those debuffs down, because, again, they tick pretty hard. Once you get the Furies up especially. So there, we eat a hit because I messed up with invert controls, but it's fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and place another set of debuffs. Go for my special 1 here, which hopefully pushes him to 2 bars, but it doesn't. We actually get a stand-up intercept instead, which also works. And there I placed a couple more debuffs, and we're probably going to start gaining the buffs now at this point. Nope, we're going to place another round of debuffs, and then I'm going to go start getting the buffs here, I believe. Yes. So we can go get another set of Furies right here after my 4th light ending combo, and there's 16 Furies, which is another significant chunk of attack rating. That should be about 320% extra attack rating here, and it's just going to keep going up. We're in the Ice Burst mode and want to stay there as long as we can. It finally expires, which is going to be a permanent vigor, just increase our damage further, which is awesome. And then, yeah, I'm going to go for the special 1 here, refresh my things. It's also going to pause the shadow magic buffs for 6 seconds, which ain't bad either. So I'm going to go ahead and get a shock 1. I'm sorry, a poison 1, then we'll get a shock 1. No, we're going to do mediums now. Never mind. I forgot what I was doing. So here, baiting this guy's special 2, taking forever to drop it. It's fine. We're just going to go for another special 1 right after, and then refresh the buffs again. We're hanging around at 16, which is not as high as we'd like. Want to stack up a little bit more than that, but still, I mean, we're hitting very, very hard, as you can tell. There's some 48k crits on the relic, which is pretty great. Just go for some mediums there, place some more damage over time debuffs. I don't know how much of the damage came from basics compared to debuffs in this fight. I'm not sure if I'm really able to see at the end either, but probably a pretty decent chunk coming from both, because they work in tandem pretty well. So here, gonna go place another set of debuffs, and then he's gonna die in the middle of his special 2 animation. And you can see 30% of the fight was done with basic attacks, and then probably about 60% was from damage over time, which is actually a lot more than I expected. I honestly thought those would be a bit closer together. But here, we're gonna go fight this Star-Lord. I'm just showing you the damage with a lot more Furies. We have 56 here, which is pretty crazy, and these don't have a stack limit, or if they do, I've never seen it. It might be like 99 or something, because usually that's the invisible stack limit for most things. But yeah, you place some debuffs, they tick very, very hard. You use some basic attacks, they hit very, very hard. And I am actually going to lose my Furies here, because I got a little bit greedy with a double medium at one point, and I did lose them, but we can at least see the damage with the 56, and I wasn't going to bother redoing this fight to try to keep stacking more Furies, because I think 56 is enough, because it's already an unrealistic scenario, to be honest with you, to begin with, because you're never going to be taking a fight where you're going to get 56 Furies with Gorr unless you have the CCB beta access, and there's where I lost them. But yeah, Gorr, one of my old favorites, really fun to use, not a very practical champion at all, but his damage when it works is just super fun to throw off. That special 3 is one of my favorite special 3s to use in the entire game, and he's just a really fun champion to me. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.